Underdog Fantasy is more than just best ball. They have an awesome pick'em product, and I got 4 picks for you. Let's check them out. Hey. It's Craig Ben, AK Cash Cake here for another Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. We got 4 picks for you. Lots of stuff going on this Saturday. If you're watching college basketball now, Xfinity NASCAR is going on. We got NBA, 7 games tonight. I found 4 picks for you. If you do not have an Underdog Fantasy account, make sure you head on over there, use that promo code ARMY, and get yourself a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And if you look in the description below, there's a way that you might be eligible for a 3-month of DFSArmy VIP membership. So make sure you check out the description below. And again, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell. I'll keep uploading these videos. Got a lot of people asking about Underdog. I'm going to keep doing these. As long as you want them, just let me know. And hopefully we can pick some winners today on this nice 7-game slate on Saturday. So with that, let's just dive right into it. All right, as you can see, I have the Underdog Fantasy Pick'em pulled up here on their desktop. They have a slick mobile app as well. You can download it both in the Google and Android store. So we're going to go through really 5 picks, but we got 4 here. We'll go through them. I mentioned a couple of them on some of the other videos I did today because I just really liked them, and the lines were close enough that I did like. Sometimes the lines over here can be a little higher, so you have to watch out. And one of them I'll mention, but I still like it. But we're gonna talk about that one first, and it's right here. It's Tyrese Halliburton. If you looked at the video I did earlier, we talked about him over at PrizePicks. It was 17.5. Over here on Underdog Fantasy, it's at 19.5, and I'm fine taking this over. Like I love this play. I'm okay taking this up to around 21. And then I wouldn't want to take it anymore. He's went over this in 4 of his last 5 games. He's put up 27 real-life points against them. Spurs coming off a hard game against Utah where they won, so I see a letdown spot here. There's no Brogdon. Brogdon's out with a concussion. No Lance. Let me see a Dance Stevenson. He is out as well. Spurs are favored by 5.5 with a 236.5 over-under, so massive total. He's going to have the ball in his hands a ton. Going to play a ton of minutes as well. Just really love the spot for him. And the other one's over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I love both of these a ton. I don't care either one you want to take and run with if you want to mix and match some of these. But I do really like Tyrese Halliburton's over 19.5 points and over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Like I said, he's went over this in 5 of his last 6 games as well, and put up a 42 spot points, rebounds, and assists against the Spurs earlier this year. And the Spurs, again, are ranked 25th in points allowed, 26th in rebounds allowed, 11th in assists allowed, and the line's actually at 33.5. I'm sorry, this is points and assists. I apologize. At points and assists, the juice is on the over here on the 29.5, and he put up 38. So on the points, rebounds, and assists, he ended up putting up 42. The points and assists, he put up 38 against the Spurs. So the juice is on the over around minus 120 out there. So I do like this line. And again, he's went over this mark in 5 of those last 6 games. So we can jump on that. Prefer the points, but I don't mind either one of them. If you want to jump on either one of them, it's fine. But it's definitely one of my favorite plays that I got going on here on all the sites out there. Doesn't matter, books, Underdog, all of them. I really like it. So we're gonna lean with that one and take the over points. Next one we're gonna go is another one that I talked about in a different video, and we're gonna go Darius Garland. We're gonna go over 23.5 points. Same kind of deal here, going up against the Bulls. The Bulls are ranked 18th in points allowed, 24th in field goal percentage, 26th in 3-point percentage allowed, and 25th in point guard defense. He's going to have to do a little bit of everything here. He's went over this number in 8 of his last 10 games, averaging around 37 minutes over his last 5, taking almost 20 shots a game over his last 5 as well. So he's putting up the ball a ton. Absolutely love this number. I think this number should be closer to 27 or 28. So I think we're getting a little bit of a discount here at 23.5 points. And just for whatever reason, the market just hasn't corrected yet for Darius Garland. And I think we can just continue to take advantage of that to look at Darius Garland. So over 23.5 points. Next one we're going to look at, we're going to go over to the other side of this game. And we're going to go DeJounte Murray, and we're going to go over 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Real tough matchup last night up against Utah. but I think we can go back here. I know it's on a back-to-back, and he's done really well on back-to-backs. He's put up, he's averaging around 35 minutes a game, even on back-to-backs. Put up still massive shots, 22, 17, 17, 19, 22 on those back-to-backs. Again, like I said, the Spurs are favored here. It's a high total, or 236.5. I think it's a situation that we can take advantage of it. Again, going up against Indy, which, Brogdon's a good defender, and having him out doesn't help them any. And Indy's 24th in points allowed, 9th in rebounds, 10 in assists. It was crazy. DeJounte Murray, we were on him at 9.5 assists yesterday, 8.5 assists. He had 21 assist opportunities, and only was able to convert 4. That's how bad that he had today. But he's actually went over this number in points, rebounds, and assists in 4 of his last 5 games. Just missed one at 40 at Utah last night. But a matchup with this against Indy, I just like the over 41.5 points, rebounds, assists. Wouldn't shock me if he came out and got a triple-double against Indy. So we're going to roll with the over here. And the last one that I will talk about, it's actually up in this Milwaukee Golden State game. And I really like Drew Holiday, points, rebounds, and assists here. In close games, he just been playing really well. If we looked at the last 2 games that he played, Atlanta and OKC, he only put up 24 and 23. Didn't really need him there. The Milwaukee's favored by 237 over under. Close game like this. He's went over this mark in 7 of his last 10 games. He's just kind of, chugging on all cylinders here, for lack of better words. Minus 120 is the juice on the over here. I know it's a tough matchup, but it should be a great game, almost like a playoff environment with these two teams. I know Golden State's missing a lot of their guys, though. Like, they don't have, Gary Payton's out, Draymond Green's out, Iggy's out, Porter's out, Wiseman's been out forever. So they don't really have a ton of their guys. But that doesn't mean the Vegas thing's going to keep it close. Probably Curry. We got Klay Thompson's going to be out there, and Wiggins. So it should be good. And Drew Holiday can get it done in a multitude of ways. So I just definitely love the over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think it should be closer to around 32.5. So I feel like we're getting a little bit there. So those are the plays that we're on here. Little recap. Tyrese Halliburton over 19.5 points. Darius Garland over 23.5 points. DeJounte Murray over 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And Drew Holiday over 29.5 points. There was one that I was kind of on the fence on, and that was Tyler Hero over 20.5 points. So if you're looking at another one, want to dig into that a little bit more, that was one I was looking at with Oladipo being out. It's just more and more minutes for Hero. So if you want to look at that one, that's one that I would mention as well to kind of take a look at. But let's go over to the rival section real quick. Just kind of talk about it. They have so this is their regular pick'em, but if you go over to rivals, it's really fun. And basically you're just picking between 2 players. And so we got DeMar DeRozan and Darius Garland points. And this one is spotting Darius Garland 6.5 points. I would lean Darius Garland here because I think Garland's going to put up a 30 spot. And if DeRozan does as well, he's got 36.5. So if you're going to play this, I prefer the Garland side with the points here. Would be one of my plays if I was going to play the rival section here. We'll just kind of walk through some of these and look if anyone stands out at all. IU at +5 over Garland assist. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm not sure that I would pull the trigger on one of those because that's pretty close. I mean, if we look at Darius Garland, he's got 10, 13, 10, 19 assists over his last 4. Put up 9 assists against Chicago in the past, and IU is only coming off a 7-4, 7-4. So that's a tough one. I think I would just stay away from that one. But Garland's just been balling out. Same kind of thing, Garland and DeRozan here. I think I would even lean Garland. I just love that kid today. I think he's going to do some good things. Come down here in points where we got Steph and Giannis. I love how Giannis shows up for these big games, so I would lean Giannis. But again, Steph, if his shot has fallen, man, he can put up a 40 spot on anybody. And he beat Milwaukee by the 3-pointers. We've been saying that all year, so that makes me a little nervous. But I'd still lean Giannis because if Curry's shot is not fallen, that's going to hurt him a little bit. And then here, Klay Thompson, points, rebounds, and assists. I would definitely Drew Holiday here. I'd love this play as it is, so I would lean that if you're playing one of those. And oh man, the dumpster toilet bowl game here, Washington at Portland. Josh Hart at +9.5. Their team is just a dumpster fire. I probably take Kuzma because the unicorn Porzingis is out, so Kuzma's going to have to do more. And really, Hart hasn't shown a lot. If the game's going to stay close, I'd probably stay Hart, but that team is so out of disarray. I think I would lean Kuzma in this one. But if you think that game stays close, I would definitely go Hart on both of these. But if not, go Kuzma and go KCP in both of these with no Porzingis out there. So those are the two to look at. So again, hope this helps out a little bit, kind of walk through some things. Again, the rival section's really cool. I really enjoy this portion of it. And then again, they're picking just over under, very simple. If you don't have that account, make sure you head on over there and use that promo code ARMY to get yourself a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that like button on your way out, and I hope you win some money today. See you on the flip side, guys. Deuces.